spot check Emma. How's Emma look?
Oh, fantastic. Can you hear okay?
I could use a little more on just the main output on bus
A
one.
little quiet.
It's probably both that way.
My sound all right?
She's on bus 2. Yeah, that sounds good. And I like that microphone for you because you don't have to be right up on it. If you relax a little bit, it's not going to be a bad deal.
I've gotten better about being up on the
But
mic.
also, it's
You
not your
want what more on what, Jacob?
bus 1, just the main.
Tell me when you're good.
Yeah, that's perfect right there.
I just did a huge skip. All right.
Well, I like that a lot.
That's probably better for Emma too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is the loop?
It's almost finished.
Okay.
I had turned it down because it was loud for me.
Yeah.
If that's what you're referring to.
No, you're fine.
Got crooked ears, you guys.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
So, can I say a couple of things?
Sure.
Is the number one thing I want to do when she talks like that is I want to grab her face and I want to say, I like to use my teeth when I talk.
Enunciate.
I feel like, yeah. Genes. I got an A minus in
RFK Jr.
biology.
genes.
Yeah, she's got like sexy spasmodic dysphonia.
Yeah.
It's not even good vocal fry either.
It's not.
Just-
Here's the
It's
thing.
it's like too sexy.
it's not even sexy though.
It's not.
annoying.
It's,
No. Yeah,
no,
you're
but
right.
that's the thing. It
It's like
sounds
she's
like
trying
it's
to.
trying to be sexy.
Yes.
Even if she really talks like that, it's because she's developed that as how she likes herself to sound, perhaps, and that's totally fine. But it's not actually sexy.
No.
Can I get that again?
You have to hit play.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring.
The multiple syllables and offspring.
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 It's just like in Bob's Burgers when Tori, is it Tori Amos, the
Yes.
piano player?
Uh-huh,
And she-
yeah.
Oil
They have their food truck episode.
Oil spill. It's not subtle. And
Who's she trying to teach?
Yeah.
And determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color.
P.S. She's not a
Is
natural
she giving a
blonde.
TED talk? Is this a TED
My
talk?
genes are blue.
She's not a natural blonde, so that's not her genetics. In case anybody was wondering.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
What is this from?
This is the new American Eagle
the
denim
dog
ad.
whistle ad.
No.
Yes.
And everyone's mad because they picked like the whitest girl with blonde hair and blue eyes. And then the joke
Bitch, you're
is she
allergic
has
to the
good
sun.
genes, meaning like she's hot, but also jeans with a J because we sell jeans
Yes.
and we're trying to sell these jeans that she's wearing that are too big for her. It's like burlap. You can't walk around in that unless
Is that
it's an
a
elastic
sexy-
waist,
Are they barrel
like an MC
jeans?
Hammer genie pant.
Yeah.
Well, Duncan put one out too. That's equally problematic.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring.
I don't wear my mom's jeans.
Also, it's like
That's also-
it's
I don't wear my
like
dad's jeans.
Offspring, not offspring.
But she says parents.
Yeah.
But then offspring, it's a weird combination. It's like you'd have to use a different word for one or the other based off the context.
Also, like, are we dehumanizing children at that point? Like, what do you mean offspring?
well, and people really don't
Yeah.
get it. The people that really don't
You
get it,
have
I have said to them,
hybrid
like, I think the reason people are upset is because it's insensitive to insinuate that a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl is
fake blonde.
who's not even really blonde. That we should be telling, especially like little girls of color,
It's an
that's
Aryan dog whistle.
Yeah, it's an Aryan dog whistle.
The thing about dog whistles is
If
I was
dogs
gonna
are
say that.
supposed to hear them. It's
Yeah.
not the normal folk, which is why I always say educate yourself on what dog whistles
I have
are.
that dog in me,
Right.
He be whistling?
and so people are mad about that. But mostly
terrible
my
at
main
whistling.
thing is I like to use my teeth when I talk.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk like.
Was she like real drunk when she recorded?
No, she's doing it on purpose.
I know she is.
There's
watched
a producer
Next Gen
saying
X.
slower.
Yeah.
She thinks the
Slower.
type of
Well.
men that she must come in contact with prefer the way she sounds when she's under the influence of Xanax and red wine and maybe a little jazz cabbage.
Yeah. It sounded chic. It sounded very chic.
It sounds like I can't be bothered to use my jaw.
Well, that's such like it's like a very Gen Z and the kids that grew up with influencers. Most popular mainstream influencers have that Kardashian. Like,
it's a Kardashian thing. They do some of it's uncut jobs.
Uncut jobs.
Yeah, but those asses aren't fitting into American Eagle jeans. I can tell you that right now.
Those genetics aren't actually.
Well, I don't know, because if you look at these jeans from the commercial, they're kind of really baggy on her as she's like putting them on.
Oh, really?
And like, I'm like, I like my jeans like painted on. Like I like to feel like
that's of our
nothing's going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's supple support.
I like to feel like I could put pants on over my jeans is what I like to feel like if I had to, and then I could take those pants off and I have my skinny jeans on and I'm more agile.
I'll just wear leggings.
I can because these are stretchy. These are
Too
not
loose.
Well, they got a lot of this in them because I wear them below my gut. I don't wear them because I don't know what that would do to my gut. It would like cut my gut. My gut would grow like those turtles that get stuck in a six-pack. Mm-hmm, you know what I mean? Where they grow around the plastic rings.
Like water.
If I wore my grandparents used to always be like, "This is your waist up here." I'm like, "No, it is not."
Your waist is significantly higher than that. If we're talking in actual technical terms of apparel, it's much higher.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a sundress.
Right. Which is about where your waist would be with your belly.
Yeah, so the waist is above my belly?
Yeah, it's like it hits right there.
So you have to bring up your pants even more.
But then to cover it without cutting it off.
I'll wear a muumuu.
You'll need a tent.
What I need is a
leggings.
muumuu and a tasteful boxer brief. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Guys, welcome back to Jacob V Weekly. We want to start like we do every week by reminding you to check out Caddyshack of Hamel, Illinois, CATTYSHACKIL.org. You can support us at jacobv.com or patreon.com/jacobv. You'll find all of our stuff there. I dropped a new song today. RELICS has 3 versions and it's out publicly finally.
Nice.
The full version with all the things I wanted to do on it. And then there's an acoustic version. My friend Joe played his 12-string acoustic on that one. And that turned out nice.
Shout out to 12-string acoustics.
I ended up using some of that acoustic track on the main track too. So it's kind of a hodgy-podgy. And then, which is how you pronounce that. And then there's a different mix of it that includes some of the mostly electronic elements and a different kind of interpretation on the drums. I also made a music video with Luma Dream Machine.
AI.
Yeah, I mean, involved some AI.
Yeah, you gotta stop that.
It would make me like 4-second clips.
I mean, you can keep doing it, but I'm going to keep reporting your videos on social media.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, I am.
Please don't do that.
If you're going to use AI, I'm going to report it.
What? For what?
Why are you using AI when
Well,
you know
I had
so
a
many
very
artists?
specific vision for this one thing, and I've been sitting on this song for a really long time, and just kind of I needed to get it over with. And I had some credits to try a new tool.
Sure.
Sure.
Hey, anybody listening that does any kind of digital content, you should probably hit us up so that Jake can stop using AI
the
for things that you
pre-COVID
could
price
have artists.
that a local artist gave me for an animated music video was $800.
Have you ever
I did this for about $43.
I don't know, bartering with somebody?
I can't go back to sucking dudes.
I
can't.
It's like sexual favors.
That's what seriously.
Offer to record
do you know how
something
much more
for them.
lucrative my younger days would have been if I had been like that?
Sounds like a lot of excuses to use AI.
Oh no! I mean, I don't know.
That's like actively harming marginalized communities, but sure.
But it's not in my case. It's not taking
actively harming the planet. Where
we're
your
in the
daughter's
promo
gonna be
segment of
growing
the
up
show.
in.
I'm trying to promote my new music video that apparently is
don't
killing
use AI.
children.
Don't use AI. Killing the planet for your daughter, your little baby girl.
The planet. It's a 3-minute music video.
It uses up water.
But they made me
Water? To cool the engines of the AI.
Keenan was into that for a minute. Her company
you.
was collaborating with a really big company on water cooling for data centers.
Yeah.
I have concerns about this, and the whole time I was working on it, I had your voice in my head saying,
You
"But
knew.
really,
he already knew. He knew he was going to get the heat. He was like, whatever, I'll take it.
But
It's
they
fine.
didn't make the video. They made clips that I used for the video. I had to describe what I wanted. I had to trial and error to try to get it to look the way I wanted it to look. And then the clips are only like 4 or 5 seconds. And then I have to edit everything and then, do all the color and filtering and everything after the fact.
Yeah.
But no, I hear you. I've tried to enlist an animator a couple of times. I have a cousin who went to school for animation. It's just it's a really daunting project. It's hard for me to get them to bite on things. I've offered people money.
Is it all AI, Emma? Is it all of AI?
Yeah. Yes.
Like, for sure.
Yes. Especially when you're going into something that's like the arts that already like was not pushed enough and is already so disrespected widely. Like, you should absolutely be using people. I get its intent for medical purposes.
Yeah.
Right? It has a place, but because you're bored and want someone to talk to pull up your phone and talk to ChatGPT or to make music videos that you could easily say, hey, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you.
Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it because I report it when it comes up.
Okay, so how am I going to get a badger to attack aliens with a flamethrower without using AI?
You think that there isn't a digital creator that couldn't make that for you?
If you're a digital creator and you want to make a better version of my new music video that you should go watch to investigate whether I overstep my boundaries with AI, RELICS is out everywhere today, August 1st. Praise God. No
It is
Antics.
a good song.
Oh, I appreciate.
I
Hey,
listened to the song.
I appreciate that a great deal.
Yeah,
I really value your opinion.
it's good music.
And I really feel like you wouldn't tell me that if you didn't mean it.
No, I wouldn't.
You just,
I don't. So I'd be like, yeah,
because you just wouldn't bring it up.
exactly.
I played all of the instruments myself, except for I had Nick from No Antics play drums, and I kind of like sampled some of the drums he gave me and kind of stacked them on themselves, and it's a lot of fun. No Antics is on a Midwestern tour. If you go over to my Instagram or their Instagram, you'll see those dates. I forget all of them. I won't be with them because I have a baby. I got to be here with my baby. We're going back to school next week.
They're a good follow on TikTok also.
They're also really active on TikTok, sometimes the Instagram, and they going on tour in the next several weekends. They'll be popping around the Midwest. Also, Blinded by Stereo has a new record coming out, I believe, on my wife's birthday. 10/17, I think, is the
17th.
tentative date that that record is coming out. It's a 10-inch. It's 4 songs. It's a splatter vinyl that we had made by lovely... I forget who made this one. It doesn't matter. They're great. Kitz Row has new stuff coming up. All 3 of these bands may be at the Free For All Fest. I'm not sure.
What's the Free For All Fest?
So a couple weeks ago, we had Joe Hess, who used to do the RFT showcase in the Grove mostly. He's doing a new thing called Free For All. He was on the show to talk about it and whatnot. And then, so it's going to be a bunch of local bands playing in Grand Center in different places around there.
It's going to be hot.
When were the dates for that again?
The September 6th
and
7th. Yeah.
And then, which means I need to save the 5th because there's going to be some kind of exclusive VIP performers dinner or something. I hope it's a formal dinner.
Yeah.
I want to see...
Black tie event.
Yeah, I want to see Tails. At least a couple of those bands I've just mentioned are playing Free For All, and it's going to be really great. Follow up on that. Let's knock out some of these headlines here. We kind of dug in. We opened the show with the Sydney Sweeney jean scandal. Jean Gate, they're calling it.
Oh, is that
Great.
Sydney Sweeney?
That's Sydney Sweeney.
Also, weren't incels being like, she's not hot without makeup on, like 6 months ago? What are we doing?
They've never
What
seen
are
her
we
without
doing?
makeup on.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
So, I hate that.
I
That's
hate
who
it.
that is.
I hate their writing.
Yeah, and
Did you pull up the Duncan ad?
It's like they just wanted to force that.
I mean, double whammy of dumb decisions for a PR team.
what's the new Duncan ad?
It also talks about white supremacy
King of Summer?
with that real dorky looking white dude.
Look, I didn't ask to be the king of summer. It just kind of happened. This tan, genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer, literally. I can't help it. Every time I drink a Dunkin' Golden Hour refresher, it's like the sun just finds me. So if sipping these refreshers makes me the king of summer,
Golden Hour. Is he the kid that did that song?
guilty as charged.
Yeah, I just think at a point where it's so common for people, the citizenry, your people that drink and work at Dunkin' Donuts, when you hear them saying things like, oh, this politician is Hitler, or this politician is Hitler, maybe just avoid the word genetics or genes in your advertising.
Yeah.
Advertising. In your advertising. They don't want to hear about the genetics.
Yeah.
I just think that's the thing. And you're putting the most beautiful Aryan people. It looks like they're stealing. Listen, this is my opinion.
Okay.
Your opinions are complicated. My opinions.
You're telling me he's not boring looking?
I mean, I would love to be bored with him. I would make him regret doing this
so
ad.
Young.
I would make him regret it. I'd be like, I loved your golden hour. I would use the Sydney Sweeney voice on him to lure him into my cabana.
Yeah.
And then I'd make him regret
my
it.
friend. He has really good chains.
I'd sit in his lap. I weigh 300 pounds. I'm sitting in his
Did
lap.
you get those
just
jeans from your parents?
People tell me I have really good genes.
Skin cancer is going to be a real bummer for him in 20 years.
I know.
what
I
mean?
hope he's using some sort of preventative, or he thinks
Some cream.
He thinks because it's his parents' pool that he doesn't need sunblock. That's what he
Right,
thinks.
exactly.
Yeah.
He
He's
had
probably already told the son, "Do you know who my dad is?"
and he had a refugee deliver him that single beverage
100%.
on Postmates this morning. So this is a problem. Just don't, if you have genetics that you think Hitler might have liked, just don't talk about them around other people.
Yeah.
Just don't acknowledge it.
I mean, eugenics is a problem.
It's not your fault that you're, that way, but maybe just don't act like it's such a cool
superior in any way.
Yeah,
Right.
just don't mention that my genes are superior while
Right.
you're looking directly in the camera. Don't do that. That's what we've learned today from who is this? Gavin Casamigos. I don't know how do you say that.
Casamigos?
No, that's
tequila.
What's his name?
I don't
Gavin Casalegno. Casalegno. I'm sure that's not how you say it. Because I wouldn't be famous if my name was Casalegno. So that's all happening. So we've started there, and be nice. And other thing I'm nervous about is, I've been really bullish in my portfolio on Afghan lithium, right?
Uh-huh.
But apparently the conspiracy is that the floods in Texas...
The floods
from the hurricane in Texas were engineered to liberate underground lithium deposits from Arkansas and to draw them into Texas aquifers so they could be mined.
Just the mental gymnastics that people go through to not just face facts that's global warming. That's a direct result of global warming.
Yeah, people think that
thinking that a fucking earthquake and volcano erupting within days is some sign from God when it's science. You fucking buffoon. It's science. Plate shift.
Yeah.
Which is how volcanoes are made. So when the plates shift, obviously that's going to cause disruption and cause a giant
eruption. Yeah, because I know when my tectonic plates be rumbling, I love to
I'm trying
erupt.
to have my tectonic plates rumbled.
Yeah. You're going to get it, baby. I know you
Fingers
are.
Crossed. Jake's busy in a group chat right now, so sorry.
No,
Yeah.
I thought I was getting yelled at, but I'm not. I just always assume anything is...
Anything longer than a paragraph, he's in trouble. Is that what it is?
Well, I just got too much to worry about. It's just stupid.
It's too much.
But I'm worried this Texas lithium is going to be a problem because we need the lithium for the batteries. You don't think the floods are on purpose?
No.
Good. I didn't think so either.
It's
But
so
people,
ridiculous.
People say it all the time on the internet.
That doesn't mean it's right.
That's right. You're right. I've been spending
I
too much
haven't
time on my
even
You're
phone.
an educator. You know that there is a major lack
right.
of critical thinking within our society as
Yeah.
of today.
Yeah, it's bad. It may be forever.
That's why I'm going to become a cult leader. I'm going to do it. I'm moving to Oregon, and I'm going to start a white people cult.
Ooh, that's
But not-
dangerous.
Well, that's all what's out there. You know what I mean? a white shaman. I'm gonna get lots.
Everybody's welcome, though, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're just not out there.
Exactly. They just need
Oregon
to...
actually was the only whites only state,
What?
like by law.
Oh,
for a
really?
very long time. Yes, when they were founded.
Yeah.
And then you got Portland. Everybody says it's like a war zone. It's
I just
so
heard it's
bizarre
weird.
to me. I'm sure it's weird.
In the best way possible.
St. Louis is fucking weird to people who aren't from St. Louis.
Yeah.
How do you explain to somebody like, oh yeah, it's a regular occurrence in the city that major blocks will just all have their windows smashed in.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes for no reason. Sometimes it's just bored people. They're not even trying to steal stuff. How do you explain that to somebody?
I don't know.
And in other cities, is there that whole like, oh, Austin isn't a real place? Because on TikTok, now that I'm getting more targeted St. Louis ads, which I think is bullshit, but there's this like trend of like St. Louis isn't a real place, and then it's just like crime. What do you mean it's not real? Crime happens everywhere. I'm so confused.
I also don't witness a lot of crime.
No,
I don't witness no
I
crime.
witness more crime. We have this no hands law now, right? I don't know if you guys have discussed it on the pod.
No.
You
hands
can't touch
on
your
the
phone
cell
for
phone.
nothing when you're
I could touch
driving.
myself, though.
Oh, yeah.
But they can't pull you over specifically for being on your phone. It's kind of like back when they were making seatbelts mandatory to wear. They couldn't pull you over for not wearing a seatbelt, but if you were going 2 miles over, they could pull you over for speeding.
Yeah.
And cite
get
you for the seatbelt.
Exactly. I cannot tell you how many police officers I've seen still just scrolling away
their
on their
phone.
phone
Yeah.
while they're driving or calling. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing? I don't understand. If you're going to enforce that law, then you shouldn't be doing it either, you hypocrite.
You fucking
It drives me nuts.
hypocrite.
I mean, after everything we've been through as a nation. And if I was a cop out here, I'd have my head on a swivel. I would not be on my phone. I'd have my phone on a thing, and I'd have my gun pointed out at all times.
It's not that dangerous. You're ridiculous.
No, but I'm saying, those big police cruisers, I mean, a crazy person will see that and maybe this is the problem around here is the most dangerous people would love to come talk to the police. They'll come running up. I see it all the time.
Elaborate.
Cops will be... Cops will be posted up somewhere, and then you'll hear, officer! And then you look down the block, and somebody with like a shopping cart, they're pulling behind them, and they have something they want to talk to the police about. But looking at their, how they're living their life that moment, they probably aren't somebody that wants to be in contact with the police. But they're
Who
having
the
some...
fuck wants to be in contact with the police?
Well, that's people experiencing some kind of untreated mania. Somebody who's dragging a shopping cart and wearing a tube top.
Not necessarily that. They were wearing a business suit, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, crazy people wear whatever crazy people want to wear. They can wear nice clothes if you want. Violence is ramping up in the Ukraine again. That's still happening.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about that?
I'm gonna pray.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pray
I've
on
been
it.
praying over it, and the Trump's administration gave them some kind of deadline to wrap it up, but I don't think Russia's
All right, you
falling
kids,
for
you
it.
gotta wrap it up.
Apparently,
You better wrap it up.
Russia's been going crazy, talking mad shit about us lately.
When have they not?
But like he's saying crazy stuff. Like he was on Russian TV apparently saying that Americans are eating other Americans and they don't know it.
That's a conspiracy theory here. People have been saying that.
I wish people weren't
There's
saying
a
that.
movie about it.
I seriously, I haven't had McDonald's in weeks.
Thank God. Keep it up then. Keep
It
that
was-
rumor going if it makes Jake not eat fucking McDonald's.
I can't do it. I looked at a Big Mac the other day and I said, I don't know what's in there.
There's a movie about that.
I know, but what if it's people? I don't
Is
want
he talking about
Okay, also,
Soylent
can we talk
Green or
about yes?
something?
Yeah, they're
Can we
doing
talk
that
about
now.
how like
They're talking about
wanting to experience cannibalism is such a fucking white dude thing?
Mm-hmm.
The
I don't wanna
only
experience
people that I
cannibalism.
know, the only people that I know that have been like, oh yeah, I would totally try a person are white dudes.
Who the fuck?
I have
Can
never-
I say that
nothing
that's
else
not a
left to
white guy
lose.
thing? That's the white guys in your sample group thing. I have never heard somebody say, "Oh yeah." I would,
When do you talk to people about cannibalism?
Why do you talk to people
Yeah.
about cannibalism?
I don't.
Yeah, what's
they
a
usually
sample
bring
group?
it up.
Even alone with other white guys, it's never come up. No white guy has ever looked at me and said, "Yeah, I would totally eat a person. I would have a person sandwich. I would try a person
I'd put a ham
deviled
hock.
egg."
A person deviled egg.
Yeah, like how you do the bacon on a deviled egg, but instead it's people bacon. People bacon is the name of the episode.
I'm not trying to explain it. I am not a white man. I'm not a straight white guy.
But
I don't think hunting's cool.
saying, having lived my long 27 years as a white man, I've never heard someone say.
I'm sure you have, and you just weren't paying attention to it.
I just glossed over cannibal,
You know what I
Caucasian
mean?
cannibalism. That's the name of the episode. Gaza conflict is kind of flipped. It's losing all support. I mean, with the
Right, 'cause
world media is really
starvation is-
turning on Israel and their cruel treatment of the unarmed civilians of Gaza, which there are plenty left. Apparently, I was certain the whole thing was gone.
No, there aren't many left.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
And then France came out, and they're in some shit right now already with Candace Owens. But France came out and said they would take Palestinian refugees, which is like I think supposed to be like, that's so sweet. But I think the idea is that Israel would agree to send them there. But the thing is,
That's not going to happen.
but that's the thing, is they shouldn't have to leave.
No.
That's kind of the point. If you let them go to France, then there's nobody there, and Israel can just take everything.
That's what. Yeah.
Right. So it's not. Don't fall for it.
I don't think people understand either that starvation isn't just like, oh, I'm hungry. Like, there is actively a way to bring someone back medically from being so starved. You can't just give them a fucking cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a whole process because their bodies can go into shock from eating too much and having basically like an electrolyte overdose.
Mm-hmm. I'm hungry.
You did the Sydney Sweeney voice.
Exactly.
No, yeah, it proved his point for
Bitches
sure.
like that.
I'm so
like, haven't
hungry. My
eaten.
jeans are too big. I need to eat so I can fill up these jeans. Epstein won't go away.
No.
We did a whole episode about it last week. We did a whole,
I've seen clips.
and I just because I wanted to do it all at once and get it all out
You
of
know
the
what's
way.
crazy is that this wouldn't be such a fucking issue if people just believed women and stopped using the like 1% chance of false accusations deter you from the actual crimes being committed.
And can I tell you, dead ass, who was never on that plane or that island? Camilla Harris. Mm-hmm. Camilla, my baby Camilla was not on that plane not one time. Probably wasn't even invited.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure you
Probably
said this,
not.
but if Democrats or liberals are on that list, get them the fuck out too.
Listen. Bill Clinton is bad news.
Bad.
We talked about it last week, and and it's kind of become such a thing that like such an open, uninvestigated or unprosecuted thing that everyone acts like it's cool. But Bill Clinton was being blackmailed by China and Israel, and was also smoking cigars on a private plane in the 90s, which was definitely not legal. And
You can smoke on the private planes in the 90s. I'm sure you can smoke on private planes now.
But it's not good to see a former president lighting up a cigar on an airplane. It's not just doesn't send the right message to children.
Sure.
Or getting a blowy under the desk in the Oval Office.
Which I think we only know
sexually
about
coercing.
because he was being blackmailed and he wouldn't release whatever that guy's name was, Jim Patterson or something.
Yeah, you talking from Israel?
Yeah, there was an Israeli spy who was in prison, and the rumor is that Israel wanted them to pardon him, and he wouldn't, and so that's why they blew up them. Apparently, they had 30 hours of phone sex between Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky.
Oh my gosh.
What? How much phone sex is that? How long does
30
phone sex
hours.
take?
That could just be 30 days worth. Or
That's-
60 days worth of 30-minute sessions. I don't know. I had
30
phone,
minutes?
I had phone sex recently. It was like an hour.
An hour on the phone? Oh, I hate being on the phone.
Well, it was with audio messages on iPhone, not like...
Oh, well, that's different because that's asynchronous. Because you can come
Sometimes
back
you
to
get caught
that.
up. You get caught up.
You get
doing what
caught.
you're doing.
Sometimes you like, oh, I got to change the laundry. Let me send.
No, you get caught up doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
If you're
I don't-
masturbating.
I've never done that
Really?
on the phone. I mean,
Huh. Whoops. And that's why I'm friends with adult film
I don't know.
stars.
I'll plan that. I'll plan ahead. I'll put some on the schedule.
Yeah, you got to get it on the schedule.
I gotta pencil it in.
exactly.
I can't cancel it again.
Exactly.
So yeah, Bill Clinton is what we were talking about.
I think we were talking about Epstein
I
before
did
that.
not have
Stop
sexual
breathing into the
relations.
mic like that. I'm already upset.
with that woman.
I can't
'Cause
even
it's-
really hear it.
I'm a loud breather is the thing. That's why
aware.
I don't think I've ever tried the phone sex.
Yeah. Baby, you like that?
I have a lot of redundant throat tissue.
It's like pre-CPAP, Jake.
My jeans are blue. So,
Did you see the breaking news this morning about the ex-CIA agent posting on Substack?
about what?
Did you not look this up? You
I
got to
haven't
look
looked
it
up
up and read
anything.
it
I was
aloud.
with my baby all
I don't want to
morning.
be accused of, being a radical leftist. Or correct on my predictions after the election.
Challenges Trump attempt to discredit Russian election interference probe.
What are you doing? Could you not find it?
This is
Are you
It was
fucking
about the election
stupid?
being stolen.
yeah,
Maybe try that in your
treasonous
keywords.
conspiracy.
Well,
He's
that's
sa-
them responding.
He's saying that's bullshit. The ex-CIA agent is saying that the
that
Tulsi
it
Gabbard
was,
conspiracy.
in fact, a stolen election and that Kamala won by a significant amount.
Oh, that one? They're talking about that one?
Yes. How do you not have Substack? Are you not on Substack?
No, I'm on Patreon.
Is that the same thing?
How do I find
I'm
one
not on
Substack?
Substack, but you already knew that.
I'll
What-
Google
what
it.
is
You
it?
move on.
Yeah, just because I want to know what you're talking about.
Oh, give me a second, because now my phone. It's Mercury retrograde.
Is it really again?
Y'all,
I can't. This can't keep happening. We have to
do we
do
want
it
to?
less
Can
often.
we pause about really while you're looking that up?
Yeah.
With the keyword stolen election. We're also in a Saturn retrograde, which essentially means karma's a coming. She's coming and knocking.
Okay.
I 2 years ago was on a work trip and met somebody, had a flirtatious whatever,
Little
but
phone
nothing.
sex.
Yeah, not even, but just flirtation, and nothing happened. Nothing ever came to fruition, but we were definitely talking, engaging, sharing intimate things about each other and getting to know each other. And about a week later, he was like kind of acting weird, and I'm just like, whatever, because I didn't have that much. It was a long distance thing, with no intent of being in either city. And he, out of nowhere, was just like, I'm married. And I was like, I'm sorry, like on paper, or like I'm the other woman? Question mark, exclamation point. Obviously, he was not being faithful to his wife, and so
Damn.
I was not going to tolerate that whatsoever, And then he very much, I'm stuck. He very much like still tried to have a relationship afterwards. I was like, no, we can't be friends when you started this relationship off in an intimate manner. Like you are already
Yes.
dishonest. It's just not going to happen. So then I just kind of like fucked him up. I didn't block him on anything because it wasn't that serious to me.
Uh huh.
And a couple months later, I had posted some TikTok on my hair page, like reintroducing myself. It was a thing that was a trend for people for a while. And he left heart comments on it.
Hearts.
And I was like, that's it, motherfucker. Found his wife. Well, I'd already found his wife, of course. And sent her a big, long message, you know, being very apologetic, but like, just so you know, your husband's a fucking dog. And even went so far as to go onto one of her most recent pictures she had posted that was public and said, please check your spam folder.
Damn.
Like I full on was like, and then, I had a couple people who were hitting me up and like, oh, did anything ever happen? I'm like, no. And if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. Well, last Friday, she sure as shit read that message 2 years later.
2 years?
2 years. And I had just
2
gone through a
years.
huge clearing out of like old text messages, like pretty much if it was before 2024 and that person's like not dead, you know what I mean? Like I have like dead friends text messages. So then I deleted it because I needed to clear up space in my phone.
Of course.
And so she was like, obviously, like, send me screenshots, please. And at one point, she was even like, I'm so sorry to keep asking so many questions. I was like, don't ever apologize to me.
Yeah.
Like, I reached out to you for a reason.
Did you scream it
deserve
at
to
her? Don't
know.
you ever fucking
I did all
apologize to
caps.
me.
I was like, don't you dare apologize to me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I just did this. But, like, here's our initial Instagram conversation. Here's our conversations on TikTok. I was like, give me a minute and I will try to find you, like, text proof, right? So I had texted an old client. I was like, no shit, this is happening. And she was like, no way. She had screenshots that I had sent her of my conversations with him. So she sent those to me
Oh, shit.
so that there was proof. And then She was like, go on your iPad and check your deleted messages because it might not have synced up yet.
Yeah.
Sure enough, found our entire conversation.
Ooh.
So I was able to send his wife every single conversation that
She's
we
like
had.
going for it.
Oh, she
like,
flat out and without
Dead ass?
I don't want to give away who this woman is or anything, but she was like, "Oh, that picture he sent you of like him holding that baby, that's not his friend's baby, that's our grandchild."
Grandchild. I was thinking, dude.
I mean, he was like in his 40s. It's not like he was super old, so he probably had, either that or
No,
his kid from before,
and that's
like,
fine. I
but
just
you're
the picture
lying
was
about
different.
Yep. I mean, despicable. And
2 years later.
And she was like, "Please tell me like you haven't." I was like, "I have not spoken to him. Like I promise you that. I don't hang out with cheaters."
I love seeing women work together.
Oh
like
my
that.
God, it was such a I love being a girl moment. It was such a girl's girl moment. She was like, "I'm gonna fucking blow
Because
him up." I was like,
historically
"Do
it would be women against each other. Like,
right.
how dare you?
Well,
talk
she even
to
said
my-
that. She was like, "Thank you so much for being a girl's girl, and
Yeah.
I wish more people were like you." I'm like, dude, I've been cheated on. I mean, shit, my ex was using fentanyl our entire relationship.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell me
Holy
people
shit.
didn't know, and not one of those people were brave enough to come to me and say, "Hey, do you know this is going on?" Mm-hmm. Because if I did, I wouldn't have stayed in the relationship. When there's a reason when I found out, I was gone. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. But that was some crazy. I was like, oh my God. And then 2 years later, he's not even gonna fucking think about it. But
Yeah.
she had said something like, "Did you send pictures?" And like for me, I'm like, if that creep ass dude still has pictures of me from, if you have pictures of people on your phone that you are no longer on good terms with or in a relationship with, you need to delete that shit.
Yeah,
the
I agree.
consent has been
I do
revoked.
agree.
Like
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
delete all of that shit.
Like
so I
it's
don't,
not like
Yeah.
of course
There's only
it's
one dude that I kept
like
because he's okay with
like
it.
it's legal probably to keep a photo someone sent you.
Yeah.
But it's not right.
No. Especially if you're not on good terms with them anymore. But my thought process with that was he probably is doing this with other people. And so she already she even said, like, I feel stupid after 2 years. And I'm like, well, don't feel dumb. Like, everything happens when it's meant to. And if you're not an honest person, shit's going to come out pretty hardcore. So that's what you have to look forward to. Just,
Karma's coming around the mountain.
yeah. Just what you've put out is coming back. Are you still struggling to find that?
To find what?
Ex-CIA analyst challenges Trump's attempt to discredit Russian election interference probe.
Keep talking. I'm looking it up.
The Trump administration is trying to discredit the intelligence assessment that concluded Russian President Putin ordered a campaign to interfere in the 2016 election with the intent of helping elect Trump. Contrary to almost all intelligence findings, Trump and his aides allege a conspiracy by the Obama White House. Jeff Bennett discussed more with former CIA analyst Michael Van Landingham.
There's a Threads link.
Well, I hate threads. They're always trying to get you.
I'm pulling up a Reddit. It was all over TikTok this morning.
Yeah, but, you know.
Pulling up the article. 1 second. This was very last minute, so anybody.
The House issued a partisan assessment of our intelligence community assessment in 2017 that was recently declassified. The House took issue with only one judgment. In fact, they said we used proper tradecraft to reach.
I'm airdropping. Oh,
This is a PC.
yeah, I realized
Ex-CIA,
that.
well, the NSA audited the 2024 election and says Kamala Harris won. Math doesn't lie, but people do. A buried NSA authorized audit paved the way for this unelected, illegitimate regime. In 2024, I was personally involved in an NSA authorized forensic audit of the 2024 election. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz won by a wide margin. Trump lost dramatically. There are multiple layers of complexity to this cover-up, including transnational organized crime syndicates, like we talked about last week, that extend far beyond the United States
what
and
country
our
is it legal to
elections.
be a
To that
pedophile
point,
in?
I work in the human trafficking sector, which intersects the stolen elections and has ties to Trump and Epstein, not to President Biden, Vice President Harris, or Governor Walz, but to the Democrats and other allies, other allied interests. Responsible for. It's in italics.
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 It's in italics.
You don't have good genes for that.
From Italy,
reading.
responsible for burying the audit. Well, fuck me, I can't read anymore.
So basically, what it's saying is what we have in behind closed doors when I've talked about this with people is that I said, I'm sorry, I won. There's enough evidence, including them admitting themselves they stole the election, but to me personally, in my heart, I do not believe there are that many hateful fucking people You know what I mean? Like, I just don't. And think about how many, like, it's been proven how many bots are being used to push pro-Trump propaganda bullshit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think most of us know that is what happened. But it's what do we do next? Where do we go from here? And there are so many people that are coming out and like, oh, I regret my vote. And it's like, okay, please do not just say, I feel bad, whoopsie daisy, and then expect to be invited back to the table. It's not just about taking accountability. And this goes for anything in life. Anytime anybody fucks up, it's not just about saying, oops, I fucked up. Okay, what are you going to do better in the future? Because we already know that it's a broken system, right? But if you're going to continue to vote for progressive policies, but conservative leaders, you're going to keep seeing what we are dealing with here in Missouri, where now we no longer have safe access to abortion care and there's no paid sick leave, even though we voted for it.
And we'll vote for stuff that, the governor will just.
But it's not only
veto.
that, but especially when it comes to I regret my vote for Trump. One, why was rape, bigotry, racism, why were those not deal breakers for you in the first place? That's something you have to soul search for. Just him being a deplorable human being in general. But you need to soul search on that.
You got to get with God on that one.
What are you doing to now help those marginalized communities that we told you we were going to be affected by it? We told you this is going to be bad and people are going to die and they are going to lose their health care. What are you doing to go and be an active member of your community that is actively unlearning the internalized racism that we were brought up on? You know what I'm saying?
Well, and last week we did a deep dive in Whitney Webb's 2 books, One Nation Under Blackmail. And the history of the kind of behavior that Jeffrey Epstein is at least alleged or in some cases found to have been involved in go all the way back to World War II, where the government agencies like the CIA or the NSA can collaborate with organized crime. The FBI is guilty of this. And to a common goal, right? And so maybe Trump isn't worried about the Epstein files because of anything sexual. I doubt that's the case. I do believe there's probably sexual misdoing that's in there.
Absolutely.
But also it could totally have to do with money laundering, which we can act like, oh, that's not such a big deal because at least it's not the other thing. But the Democrats in office are not going to let him get away with money laundering if there's evidence of it.
And Democrats should not be money laundering either. It's not a double standard.
No,
it's not. And he was money. I mean, most of his rich friends were Democratic politicians up until he started running for office.
Right.
So, I mean, it's totally possible because it doesn't really make sense. That it would just be one little thing and not maybe a whole bunch of stuff. Anything they could do to do something if they had to do it illegally.
If that list coming out would damage our country in such an irreparable manner, then it needs to come out because then the slate needs to be wiped clean and we need to start over.
And my one psychic friend said that on TikTok, that she was told there would be a period of unrest and
I know I said that too, astrologically speaking. We're in a time of breaking down these things that it took years to build.
Yeah, and a lot of them might have to go away.
Yeah. And that's okay.
And that's okay, it'll be fine. Prison's not even that bad. Jeffrey Epstein got to go home for 12 hours every day to work from home. He got to work from home while he just had to go sleep in jail.
8 minutes missing from that video.
Yeah, I mean, they just let us see that 1 minute was missing, but people know about metadata and there's more minutes missing. And it's not even actually the camera of that door in the video is to the steps going down to where his cell was. It's not even the cell door. Because the cell door video doesn't exist. So, Trump can't shake it. My whole YouTube right now is just people talk about, did you see Trump had to answer this question? And Trump
Speaking of YouTube, and I sent you a TikTok about it this morning, but since you haven't checked TikTok, if you upload your government ID to verify access on YouTube, I'm going to punch you in the nose.
I don't think I've ever hit
that.
it. I don't think I've
That's
ever
a
hit
new
it.
thing that they're starting now.
They want to ask you to do that to verify your account.
Yep. Do not upload your government ID to any platform.
Don't they already have that, though?
On YouTube? Your government ID?
No,
all
but
of that
like,
information?
the
yeah.
Alphabet, wouldn't they already have access to that?
I'm just saying.
I own a
The
whole share of
Alphabet.
Palantir in my Robinhood app.
Oh, Lord.
What's the
Do
Alphabet?
not use...
Alphabet is the holding
Do
company
not
of Google.
upload your government ID to
And Google
verify
owns
your
YouTube.
identity on YouTube.
But yeah, if you really don't feel like you should have to do something, if it's not to the state that issued you the ID, you don't have to upload your ID.
No.
Tell them to upload these nuts.
Nice.
I've always said that.
Scudgeon.
Nice.
I've always got him. Let's check on my Palantir stock. Yeah.
Do you have like low show notes for today?
No. I'm just because we talked about it.
How close are we to getting my website up?
Oh, good. I mean, I just haven't. There's things we could pull the trigger on once we pay to launch it and everything, but the stuff is kind of all ready. It would be up in no time. Cool. We could work on it Monday if you still want to go to the pool.
Yeah.
We may pool pod Monday.
Okay.
I'll
we can
check
do
on the
that.
weather. If it's going to be too cold,
Oh,
it's
it'll be
so
It's
nice
supposed
today.
to warm up. Yeah.
It was so hot for like 2 weeks. Did you hear about the corn sweat?
Yeah, I have corn in my
Yeah.
backyard. It was super fucking humid.
It like draws moisture. It gets so hot it draws excess moisture out of the corn, and it lingers. It's because it's got the starches of the corn, and so it's heavy humidity.
Yeah, I was in Kansas for the corn sweat.
You were in Kansas for the corn
I was
sweat?
inside of it. I was inside
You were in
of
the
it.
corn sweat.
Yes.
I don't like it. I'm
we
gonna
have
say
bad
that.
air quality from the wildfires up in Canada right now, too.
I think Spire killed that tree or fucked that tree up out front.
Your Japanese maple?
No. The big one, the sweet gum tree
Oh,
on the
okay.
street.
Yeah.
Because 2 different branches almost fell on my brand new
You
Volvo.
told me that. I said you need to contact the city and have them.
Oh, is
Well,
that why
and I'm on
nobody's
their
parking
list.
there?
Okay, you did.
But if you look, remember when they shut my gas off when my wife was pregnant?
You remember when you didn't set up your appointment time for something that they had been telling you they were going to do for 6
Because
months?
fuck them. How about fuck you? They only work between 9 and 2. I'm at work.
We already talked about this.
Fuck
you could have
you.
called me to come over and hang out.
I
with
wish
you.
that guy would show up with his fucking earring right now and I'd punch him.
Yeah.
And I go and I look and I'm looking at the tree and the new gas line that they insisted on installing is like drilled out into like the roots of the tree.
Yeah.
And then now 6 months later, I got branches falling on my brand new Volvo
Yeah.
S60 with the T5 turbo. Mm-hmm. What are we going to do?
Can't be having that.
And I got the answering machine at the city and filled out the form on the phone to get on the wait list. And who knows when they'll
You could
ever
just
be
do it
able to
online.
come.
It's a CSP
No, I
report.
did it while I was driving.
Oh, so you were actively violating the no hands
No.
law
I
that
have my
just went
phone
into
on my
effect?
rear view mirror. I got a thing on TikTok that'll mount it to the rear view mirror. And so I just called and it was voice to AI. Like they have
Voice to
AI.
AI.
They have AI saying, okay, so what's your last name? And I'd say, V-I...
I have to over enunciate your name if I'm using Siri or anything like
Oh,
that.
yeah. When the voicemail is trying to figure out what people are saying to me,
Yeah.
that's the names they come up with are crazy. Did you see Sam Page has been indicted on 4 felonies pertaining to misuse of Prop B campaign funds?
Yeah. Yes, I did see
Sam
that.
Page is the county executive. So as a city resident, he's my arch nemesis. And he's in charge of all the municipalities in St. Louis County, which is a distinct county from St. Louis City, where I am. There's St. Louis City, the county, and then there's St. Louis County, and then there's, what's next? St. Charles County.
Jeffco, yeah.
And then the other way, Jefferson County. Franklin is out there. So Sam Page is the county executive, and there was a proposition to dismantle or lessen some of his executive powers. And apparently he spent $45,000 of taxpayers' money on flyers.
$36,000.
$36,000.
How many trees is
for
that?
50,000 flyers to promote resistance to that bill.
Okay, it was $750 to produce the flyers, and then more than $25,000 in postage to mail the postcards to residents. So he's investing in the post office.
Which is also not technically a government entity.
Exactly.
So...
Wait, it's not the
I don't
post
know.
office?
No. It's a very strange relationship.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's kind of like the Federal Reserve.
I still wouldn't.
The Federal Reserve is
Understand
not
that to
a government
be-
office.
Yeah, I
it's
still
an
wouldn't
independent
understand
bank
that.
called the Federal Reserve.
Oh, I would think it'd be like Army stuff for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
but it's a bank.
That's like from the other guys. Mark Wahlberg doesn't understand the concept of the Federal Reserve.
Uh-huh.
So he says, we're going to lock him up in the Federal Reserve. And Will Ferrell's like, he doesn't understand the concept.
Oh, that's funny.
So that's happening. Sam Page, I don't know if he's in custody. I don't know what that looks like. That could be exciting. They're also going to... I saw Kara Spencer's big befuddled face this morning on Instagram. Apparently, since COVID, they haven't been shutting your water off if you're behind on your water bills, and they're going to start shutting your water off again.
Great.
So the water is paid quarterly here in the city, and it's managed through the city, and it's by property. There's like a formula they use. It's not by usage where you have a meter like you would in the county. Mm-hmm. Since COVID, if you're behind on your bills, they haven't been turning your water off because it causes a lot of problems. It's hard. It's, you could say insensitive or, disproportionately targeting our less fortunate residents or whatever. But good news. They're back at it. They're going to start shutting that water off, guys.
Great.
So pay up.
They're going to shut it off.
In the middle of the heat wave, they're going to shut it off.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons from Kiss sell their entire entity of Kiss, all of the licensing, all the publishing, for $350 million to a company that I think is probably going to produce some kind of AI Kiss experience.
Wouldn't surprise me.
This sounds low, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking that sounds low. In this economy and the Kiss name itself, all the merchandising, everybody knows about Kiss. I'm literally wearing
but here's the thing. They don't have to give back any of the money they've already made. So we don't know what they already have.
But still, to sell for $350...
Because I think Bob Dylan got $350 for his whole catalog.
Bob Dylan?
But he doesn't
even bigger than Kiss.
But you can't even do nobody wants to see AI Bob Dylan. Nobody wants a VR Bob Dylan experience.
Yeah, sure.
But if Kiss, you could do comic books, you could do cartoons, you could do video games.
This is a mock Kiss Gottmik drag queen t-shirt that I'm wearing. Oh, you guys can't see it. I'm looking at myself in the...
I'm wearing...
this.
Oh, it's Gottmik?
It's Gottmik.
I just thought it was Kiss.
Yeah,
exactly. I know Gottmik. I just didn't read it.
It gets all the guys, all like the straight white males are like, hey, nice shirt. And I'm like, thanks, dude.
2 nights ago, I paid $50 for this t-shirt at the Ghost Show at Enterprise.
Good Lord.
Keenan got really good seats.
Oh, nice.
And
send me pics.
We took Clay.
It was phone free.
It was phoneless.
It's iconically phone free.
Yeah,
Damn.
Jack White does that a lot. Not every time, but a lot. And it was funny because I'm used to Yonder bags being more beat up because we tried them for a couple weeks at my school, but the kids destroyed and lost so many of them that we had to quit doing it.
But the show was good, though?
The show was great. And it was I didn't even notice I didn't have my phone.
Nice.
It was just really nice to just be able to sit there and kind of enjoy it. And it was at Enterprise, so it was inside, nice and cool. Last time they were here, they were at Riverport, which is Hollywood Casino, which is, it was too hot. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to be outside in the heat with the people that also like Ghost. And... but before that, I saw him at Stiefel, and before that, I saw him at Chaffetz, the other way around probably, and then before that, I saw him at the Pageant way back in the day.
Oh, wow.
So, with Brooks Bracken.
Yes.
Bleep that.
Put the name out there.
He lives at, I don't know his address. But it was a great, I didn't see him there. It was a great show, very well attended. And we left right at the encore just because we were at the top of the garage. We didn't get stuck for too long. But this is the new Ghost shirt.
That's nice.
One of them.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, and
I just paid $40 for a Dolly Parton shirt that looks like it's the Dead Kennedys logo.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess I love doing that with these T-shirts. It's like gay culture with straight
stealing
culture.
Somebody's take the bro.
Actually,
take the bro
punk
metal
culture,
iconography,
rock culture.
That'd be great if we did like if it's the baby from the cover of Nevermind, but instead it's RuPaul.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to completely say straight culture because I don't think Dead Kennedys would be straight culture.
I don't know.
In the sense, I think they're.
I don't know if you can go to a straights
punk.
only Dead Kennedy show.
I don't think they would allow it.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that. But if you just magically Thanos all the gay people out of a Dead Kennedy show, I don't know that you'd have a quorum.
Yeah.
Meaning enough people to still do the show.
See, a quorum sounds like a qual.
A quorum is, funny enough, a queer word.
Interesting. Okay, can you give me a brief explanation on that? A quorum?
Straight people don't usually use that word.
That's what makes it a queer
You're
word.
on the
Quorum.
spectrum if you use words like quorum.
Quorum.
And not the
that's-
autistic
and that's-
spectrum, I mean the queer spectrum.
And what's quorum again?
Quorum is meaning you have enough people to conduct business. You don't have perfect attendance. So it comes from like Congress or Parliament.
Yeah.
Or, a city council
Traditionally
meeting.
queer spaces.
I mean, did you see that? Do you remember that video of that guy getting piped in the Senate hearing room? This is like last year or a couple of years ago. There was a scandal where a Senate employee, a Senate aide, an aide to some senator, snuck somebody into the Senate hearing room, like the big courtroom looking thing they use in Senate, and was having a homosexual intercourse.
Oh my god!
In the middle of like the same place where you hear Bernie Sanders and fucking
Not on Bernie Sanders' seat.
yeah, like and totally getting piped in the
Damn.
Senate hearing committee room thing, and it was a big scandal. They were really upset. They
I
found
can't
out
believe
who
I
it
didn't
was.
hear about that.
I'll send it to you. It's good. I mean,
Yeah.
just
Send me the link. The
I'm gonna drop it to
PH
you.
link.
So all that's happening. How much time are we at?
56.
Oh, we're doing just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Things are really everything's coming up roses. So I didn't even know American Eagle had jeans.
Really?
Are you what?
I never bought them.
No,
there.
you're lying.
I always bought them at
That's like
Old
what
Navy.
they're known for.
Really? Oh,
American
Well,
Eagle
recently,
jeans.
yes.
No, I feel like in the past that's where you'd go get your jeans.
No, that was like
whenever
Hollister or Abercrombie. American Eagle was like the
Okay.
broke version.
Well,
of
us
those.
without Hollister money went to
I didn't have
American
Hollister.
Eagle.
You think that these thighs ever fit into anything from Hollister?
I
That was
actually
always
don't.
my thing.
I actually know that they didn't
Like,
because
I
mine
owe-
didn't.
Like when I was like in high school,
Right.
I wanted to dress like I shopped at Express, but they didn't even stock anything in my size. I
Yeah.
couldn't try anything on.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Express is pretty size inclusive. Because I used
For
to
the most part, but, like,
In
exclusively wear their
2005?
jeans. Yeah, I used
Yeah.
to wear their jeans all the time because they had
Not for the
different-
men's, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think
Well,
the men's were like they were slim fit. It was like cut to the
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
Like
And I'm just in a lifelong battle to keep my gut from hanging out.
yeah.
And Express has the kind of stuff where I'd look really, really, really good up until about here.
Just crop
And then
everything.
we start busting.
Yeah.
And not a big
It's hard to
deal.
find a good shirt for that.
I feel like there's just so much going on that I want to mention at the end of the show here. Of course, CaddyshackIL.org, save a life for $9. They need you more than ever. $5 goes a long way. You could foster a kitten, especially if you're in the Edwardsville greater area. There's a Slackers and a strip mall, Spencer's Gifts in Edwardsville. I've never seen a Spencer's Gifts where you walk
In a
out
strip
of the
mall.
You walk out of the Spencer's Gift and you're outside.
Yeah. Dude,
It's not like an open archway in an indoor mall where you can kind of wander in and nobody sees you do it. You have to physically pull the door.
Yeah.
For Spencer's Gift in Edwardsville. I am glad there is still a Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah, can I sidebar that Spencer's real fast?
Yeah.
We got time. I took my nieces to the mall for the first time ever.
Oh,
They're 11 and 8, and I had so much fun showing them what it was like to just like experience the mall.
Oh yeah.
Like we went to a food court and I was like, "So you've never seen this before?" And they're like, "No." And like
That's
it's
amazing.
It's not like that's how kids are. The kids have gone to malls. Kids go
Right,
to malls.
yeah.
But just in particular to be able to show my nieces
Yes.
This
I
moment-
know that feeling very well.
we went to Claire's first. It was like right there. I was like, this is where we would hang out when I was like 12, 13. You know, as a buy 3, get 2 free. You know, go for it. You know, I'm going to spoil them. And then we went to, I saw Hot Topic upstairs. And I was like, we're going there.
I
We're
saw
going to
on
Hot
TikTok
Topic.
it's starting to like come back to what it was when we were in high school.
Yes,
and, like,
they had trip jeans. They
Yes.
trip pants and with the
I have Trip brand
belt, the
leather
chains.
pants.
Yeah. Band teasers are up there. My niece thought I said band, BANNED. I was like, no, honey, band. Like you're playing guitars and
need those
drums. This
jelly
is what I used to
bracelets to
listen.
come
Yeah,
back.
this is what I used to dress like when I was a
Yeah.
teenager. Yeah, she only has the perception of goth, and I was like, no, I'm more of like a subclass emo punk.
Yes.
But
Emo
I
scene.
understand that. Yeah.
I
There's
had
a
that a little
difference.
preppy in there because we were at Kirkwood.
Yeah, it was hot then.
You know what the biggest compliment
people
for me
were-
is when I, you know, people in my adult life that met me as an adult, they're like, God, I always forget you're from Kirkwood. I'm like, oh, thank you so much.
That's the thing.
I worked so hard to unpack all of that.
Well, I felt like, because I wasn't from there originally, the kindergarten I got kicked out of is right down the street from here.
Yeah.
And
you're a Hampton boy.
so when we moved over there, specifically Kings Highway, actually, because that's where the school was.
Oh, okay.
And there used to be a Rallies. And
You're a Kings Highway boy.
yeah. And the whole time I was in Kirkwood, I felt weird, like we weren't supposed to be there, and I felt upset that, like, I attributed mostly to divorce at the time, that, like, oh, all these other kids have all this stuff because their parents are still married. You know what I mean? And that and their parents seem happy, and they can pick them up and take them places that they can ask them for $20 to go to the mall, and they're not mad because they're not, like, two parents with their own mortgages.
Right.
But it's, I mean, a lot more than that. But but I always felt completely out of place there. So I never had
Yeah, I was born and raised. I went
the
back and forth.
preppy clothing.
I was born in our first house. I was Webster. and
You
then we
were a
moved to
sweet
Kirkwood.
little girl. You're still a sweet little girl. You've just been, manhandled by the universe in a way that was impolite.
Never had a broken bone, but my soul has been shattered many times.
I don't know about shattered, but I would definitely say like flopped around real hard. Like if you put a kitten in a bag.
Definitely duct tape holding that.
You're a
shit
sweet
together.
little kitten that someone put in a
Yeah,
pillowcase
thrashed.
and left in the back of a Land
I was
Rover.
Born and raised.
But like she's
in-
still like the
I
kitty's
was
still doing
born and
good.
raised.
Yeah, the kitty's making it work, and the kitty's doing good stuff.
And what else? JacobV.com to find everything that's happening. Patreon.com/JacobV. RELICS, the song I just dropped today, went on a whole journey for the past couple of years of different versions and different ideas for different elements and whatnot. And that's all in there, along with all kinds of live content I produce exclusively for Patreon.
You also have trivia on Thursday nights.
Trivia every Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday we do some kind of something. This coming week will be bingo at the Blue Wood.
There's also a new setup for trivia. So if you see me up there helping Jake grade, don't just hold the paper in my face. I can see you. Just put it on the table. But now there's a new little. There's a new little purple thing.
labeled
I use my
caboodle. It's going to be really
Oh, yeah.
helpful and organized. And I got extra pens. And every Wednesday and Thursday at the Blue Wood, I try to podcast on Fridays. Shows are going to be back on weekends coming up. Don't forget, No Antics is on a little Midwestern tour. Go to No Antics on Instagram to see if they're coming near you.
Hey, we've got some crossover pods we're trying to get brewing. No pun intended, because one of them quite literally is about beers locally. But
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
yeah,
That'd be fun.
a couple
Yeah.
crossover episodes.
So you got to stay tuned. Anything I can produce from home is kind of going to be on the up while I'm at home with this precious infant. Kirkos, I'm working on Summer Circus, the movie. After doing their Summer Circus event with them, that's all coming. They're wrapping up a tour right now. Always keep up with Kirkos. Kitz Row has new music and new dates coming. Please keep an eye on Kitz Row. I'm Jacob V. Scheer Hair on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Lucius McQueen.
Yes, at on Instagram.
Yeah.
Find me there. Find me what I'm doing. And then also, I just found out that 150 puppies are being sent to the Missouri Humane Society, so they need some donations, blankets, and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll take you up on fostering if you've ever had any experience in that, and you wanna keep a little puppy safe until he finds his forever home. You'll never regret it. I regret saving as many dogs as I've saved concurrently right now. I just have to leave puppy pads in my foyer for no reason, and all kinds of stuff like that. But if you just need one to love and keep safe,
Or two. Keep some siblings.
3 is
together.
too many, though.
3 is too many.
I have 3 because I have a really big heart and an extra bedroom, and it's too much. People bacon. What was the next thing we said? Caucasian cannibalism.
Yes.
We'll be back next week. Really smooth.